This week we've been talking about scarcity, and this is really an important message to you. All the other stuff, how you view your stuff and how you view your possessions, that's important. But this is probably the most important one. You wake up, right, and you don't have enough time. You go to bed and you think, I didn't get enough time to get my stuff done. You didn't get enough time with my kids. I get all that. But it's pretty easy for this to shift into how we view ourselves. And what I mean is this: our world is set up for comparisons. And it's pretty easy. You just stand in the checkout line and you see a celebrity on the magazine cover with a nanny and kids in tow, and they're in Martha's Vineyard. You think that would be the life. And what are you doing? It's 10 a.m. on a Tuesday and you're at Walmart buying cornflakes, and you think, why can't my life be like that? Well, that's celebrities. They're way over here. But it's another thing when you start comparing yourselves, like we all do, to just people we know. You log on to Facebook and you're supposed to be happy for your friends, but you think, like, why aren't I skinnier like that? Why aren't I more successful? How can they work full time and still have kids that always listen? It's a lie that we tell ourselves that we are worthwhile when. I'm going to be worth something when I make this much money. I'm going to be worth something when I have this car. I'm going to be worth something when I'm fitter or better looking or smarter or I have a better job. This is what God is telling you today, and it's a truth. God is not saying you're going to be valuable to me when. God is saying you are valuable to me now. The Bible tells us in the Psalms that God knit you together in your mother's womb, and He made you special, and He made you unique. And you don't have to compare all your gifts and all the things you have to what you don't have. Take a look at what God has given you. God finds value in you. He loves you enough that He said, I'm going to send my son Jesus to show my love for you so that we can have a relationship forever. You know what? If you're not valuable until you're smart enough, you're not going to be smart enough ever. If you're going to have value when you're rich enough, you'll never be rich enough. You're never going to be successful enough. You're never going to have all these things that you want. But if you can stand up, this is where you find true peace, and you can look in the mirror and say, I have value because God knit me together. God forgave my sins, and I am God's child.